What is up, guys? Welcome back to Drafting Out Loud. We did our market movers video on DraftKings, and now we are going to be doing some slow drafts someday. We got a couple drafts to go over. One of them is very close to expiring here if I don't get it done, and we might use the leverage lab here at times as we're going through everything. So let's first look at this draft here. We are in round 11, and I think most likely this is the one where I took George Kittle. I haven't taken a whole lot of George Kittle, but some positive news. I needed a tight end right here. This guy had one tight end. This guy had no tight ends. And I thought that I could get Casey Concepcion or Aaron Jones or Jordan Mason making it back to me. All three of them go. So that kind of hurts me a little bit here as far as that goes. I did have queued up Daniel Jones and Bryce Young because I kind of got this Indianapolis thing with Downs and Warren and then McMillan and Hubbard here. So I, th this is the one I think where I passed up on Hurts as well. I took Hubbard instead of Hurts, which I don't like doing, but I did it. And Hurts went to Devonta Smith. Lucky him. Um, I like this. This guy's got a nice draft going on, by the way. Smith at 31, McConkey at 42, Hurts at 79. I don't know about the Bo Nix at 114. He's got some interesting things going on there. Lucky him. Um, so I didn't get any of those players. And so I got some options here. I think I don't want a tight end, but I could use a running back. I could use a quarterback as I have here. And I don't think I want to pull up like Malik Willis. So I could pull up Daniel Jones if I wanted to. I don't know if that's the right move though. I don't think I don't want a tight end again. So it's like Chris Rodriguez. I could get like a Jaden Higgins to get me back up on like a CJ Stroud thing. I don't know how I feel about him. Rodriguez is getting some negative buzz with his foot, although it sounds like there's been a little bit more positive buzz on it. I'm not a big fan of either of these two. In fact, there's another running back. In fact, I'd more likely want to pull up like Stephon Diggs or I guess even Jalen Coker for the Carolina thing. Keaton Mitchell. I like Travis Hunter, but I don't know if I'd want to pull him up. Rashid Shaheed would be like a bring back for the Carolina thing. So that might even be nicer than one of those guys. Really, I think I feel like I'm in the camp of like one of these running backs. And I feel like the one that is the best is maybe Keaton Mitchell. I think I have a decent amount of Keaton Mitchell, but I'm not sure how much. Yeah, 17. So double the market. I drafted him late, right? 145. He's now going at 135. So he's been rising. I don't, let's see if I have him like with, it looks like no one I have him. I don't have him like with Gibbs a lot. Do I have him with Gibbs at all? Let's just do this. Okay. So I got him with once with Jahmyr Gibbs. So we'll synthesize that in the leverage lab. It's only one draft with Keaton Mitchell and Jahmyr Gibbs. And I think I want, and really the big reason why I think I want Keaton Mitchell instead of like these guys is Evan Silva thinks Keaton Mitchell's like 50 picks underpriced or something like that. And so he's risen since I think that news, but he hasn't risen 50 picks, as we can tell by what my exposure is. So there's a chance that like Keaton Mitchell passes both of these guys. Um, and Tyrone Tracy is probably going to get fall down a little bit because Scadabo's rising. Rodriguez with the foot news, he's falling. Tootin's rising. So I think it's like Mitchell or a wide receiver. And when it comes to wide receivers, I think I want like a Boston to go because he's a bring back, I think, on Indianapolis, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's Indianapolis. So Boston, there's Flournoy that's rising up the boards as well. There's Tesla who stacks with my Jared Goff pick. So there's Jerry Jeudy, who's another Cleveland player if I want to do that. So there's a lot of wide receivers later on that I think are options. But when it comes to running backs, they get worse and worse. I could get like, and I definitely need more than just one more running back with Mitchell. So I probably want five running backs. And I could do like a Keaton Mitchell and maybe like a Dylan Sampson if he falls to me or something like that as my last running back. Any of these guys are fine for the most part. I think we're going to pull up Keaton Mitchell here. And then we're going to hope for the two QBs after that. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Keaton Mitchell it is. Boom. Next up, we got 2 hours left on this one. I got Lamar Jackson with my last pick, basically at ADP, just slightly after ADP. I knew he wasn't going to come back to me in this one, if I'm not mistaken, because yeah, this guy has Zay Flowers, and you can see it went all wide receivers. I knew there's a ton of wide receivers. Rome Odunze is still available. He's falling because of the foot thing. I think once they go and say, "Oh, the foot thing really isn't a foot thing," he'll maybe rise again, possibly. And you just kind of want probably these Bears players. I think Tate's a fine option as well. He might be an exciting pick. If I needed another QB, because I didn't take like Lamar, maybe Tate. But since I don't need the QB, I think maybe just taking Rome Odunze, and then I'm going to be on the lookout for either Dak or um, Justin Herbert here for one of these guys, most likely, is what I'll be doing. Hey, there's Josh Jacobs, who I was talking about in the last video on the market movers video. Let's just go take Rome on this one. Best by ADP. You could see them taking back the foot thing a little bit and him rising again. Let's just do that one. Next one here. I had Chase Brown, AJ Brown. I think I probably had Brock Bowers queued up there as well. Who's better? Who's got better AP? It's probably still Bowers. Yeah, 19.8. So it looks like AJ Brown might stall out here at pick 20.9. Either way, I think we're going to take Chase Brown here. I doubt I have. Let's see if I do. I don't know how much JSN I've um, taken so far. Let's unsynthesize that for now. Let's go look at Jackson Smith and Jigba. I only taken him twice, and I doubt it's with Chase Brown at all. Oh, look at that. I do have him with Chase Brown one other time as well. Let's see what that team looks like just for fun. Took Michael Mayer at the end of the draft, so I got a Fernando Mendoza thing on there. Tyler Shuck, Fernando Mendoza, Cam Ward. Okay, that's a fun QB room right there. Ugly QB room right there. We can probably do better than that on another one potentially. Devon Vele at the end and Michael Mayer at the end there. Okay, it's a team. It's a team. Uh, let's. I think even though we already have one with Chase Brown, right? It's still early. We're just gonna take the better ADP value and see what happens from there. With Chase Brown, we got plenty of time to get AJ Brown. I don't really see AJ Brown easily passing Chase Brown. Okay, there we go. See you on the next one. Peace.